In this video demonstration, we're going to show you the Quantum Edge 3. This is the mid-wheel drive design chair by Pride Mobility under their Quantum line. This is a high-end rehab complex chair. This particular unit has 9 miles of total drive distance on it, and it's going to have electric tilt, electric recline, and electric legs. So there's 3 electrical seat functions. Everything is controlled through the joystick. We're going to go ahead and we're going to show you those functions first, and then we'll go ahead and then we will show you more specs on the base of this particular unit. So the way you do to get into this, we do a video online. This is called a QLogic 3 joystick. So we do have videos that show exactly how to operate this. What you're going to do is you're going to push forward on the joystick on the left hand side until you get a picture of a seat. And then depending on what the picture is highlighted, that's the function it's going to do. So the first function we're going to do is electric tilt. That's going to be the back and the bottom highlighted together. When they're highlighted, you go ahead and pull back on the joystick, and it's going to show to the chair to begin to tilt back. So electric tilt is the most medically necessary feature on a chair. Electric tilt, what this is doing is taking the pressure off somebody's lower half. It's applying it to their back. So that's going to increase blood flow throughout their legs, which is going to help prevent or alleviate pressure sores. So if you pair that with a really nice cushion like a Roho or something else, you will alleviate some of that pressure on the person's lower half. So this is what electric tilt's going to look like. It does feel kind of funny, kind of feels like somebody taking you in a stationary chair pulling you backwards, but I promise you this is super stable. It is not going to tip over. While you're in the electric tilt position, I will show you, you can also do the electric legs. So you can, from here, then also begin to elevate your legs, because there is some medical conditions out there. People need to get their feet above their heart. So you can imagine if your heart's over here, you can see how high the feet would go. You are able to get your feet well above your heart while you are in this position. So this is what you're going to look like with electric tilt and your electric legs engaged. From here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this seat back down forward, and then I'm going to show you what the electric recline would be for. The electric recline is not necessarily a medically necessary feature per se, but it's more or less for comfort. So a lot of people will want to sleep in these chairs. So you will see this is going to lay back flat, close to 180 degrees, lay flat. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to switch over on the joystick here where just the backrest is lit up. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to recline this unit back. While I'm reclining it back, I will show you a nice feature. This joystick does have a swing away joystick on it. Now this swing away can be put on the right or left hand side depending on how you drive the joystick. What that's going to do is that's going to help get the joystick out of the way when you're wanting to pull up to a table, or if you need help getting in and out of the unit and you want to push off the end of the armrests. But do remember that swing away can be put on either side. So this is what you're going to look like when you're in the lay flat position here. That's going to be your electric legs with your electric recline together in that position. Now a lot of times on here with Quantums, they do have a program where you can do 2 functions at once. I say 2 functions. Typically it's going to be your recline and your legs together. And you can see that you are able to bring both those back up to a normal seated position. Now I will tell you on the display you will have a green circle on the top left hand corner. If you're reclined too far back or tilted too far back, that green circle will turn to a red X. That red X means you're no longer in a safe driving position. Please get to a normal upright seated position, and then the chair will drive. So this unit does have a 300-pound weight capacity on it. Goes about 15 miles on a full charge. It does take 55 amp batteries that do go inside this unit. This particular unit here is in a green color. Now all the units that we sell that are like this, the seat is adjustable. So whether if you need a different size, whether it's width or depth, the height of the backrest, width of the backrest, armrests, we can change all of those on this unit. This unit here actually has a gel arm pad too. Most of them are like a foam molding. This is gel arm pads, so this is a little bit nicer of an armrest configuration here. This unit here too, and most all Quantums do, most all, but not all, have a little bit of front and rear headlights. So this particular one, we have it mounted up underneath the left hand side. So you'll see right here above your drive wheel, you have a red LED in the back for the brake, or for your rear lights, and the white lights in the front. It's just a toggle switch. You click it and the lights turn off. Like I said, this is mid-wheel drive. Mid-wheel drive is going to turn about in the smallest turning radius. This one is set up with smaller foot plates. These foot plates are what they would call like their 8-inch foot plate. We can change those. They do make 11-inch foot plates as well if you have a bigger shoe. But with that 8-inch foot plate, it's going to make it a little bit more narrow or a little bit shorter in length, probably closer to 42 inches in overall length. So that's about what you're going to need to turn into a circle inside your home. Do remember the headrest, fully adjustable, forward, back, tilt, the angle, everything is really adjustable on these particular units here. This comes with 14-inch solid drive tires and 6-inch caster wheels. The caster wheels are the 2 in the front and the 2 in the back. Do remember those are going to swivel when you drive, especially when you go from forward to reverse or reverse to forward. They are going to have to pivot 180 degrees. So I get this complaint a few times that people feel like, man, it feels like it's kind of fishtailing and not responding right. And I always ask them as when they're changing directions, and they say yes. There's nothing you can do about that. All mid-wheel drive design chairs are going to have a little bit of that feeling. But as soon as they straighten out, it will drive exactly the way that you're pushing this lever here. This current configuration is set up with a 20-inch wide by 19-inch deep seat. The seat back height is about 22 inches in height. So like I said, up to 300-pound weight capacity. The 20 inches is as wide as we can make it, but we can make the depth anywhere from, I don't know, 14, 15 inches in depth up to 23, 24 inches in depth. So tons of adjustability on this particular unit. One more thing I want to mention to you over on the side of the unit. Back over here in the back of the unit, you have these yellow levers. Those yellow levers there, if you were to go ahead and push this lever down, with my power on, it will kind of give us a little bit of a beep sound. But what that's doing is that's disengaging this motor so that you can go ahead and you can push the chair. Do remember, it always does need to be in the lock position to drive it. Otherwise, it will not recognize the electromagnetic brake and it will not drive the particular unit. I actually have a sticker on the back of this one that says how this is currently set up right now is 305 pounds. Sometimes people need lifts on the back of a vehicle to be able to transport it. So this current setup right here is 305 pounds. So the armrests on the unit do flip up. If you need to transfer from either side, they both flip up. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go drive this unit outside so you can kind of see how it performs outside and in the grass. So go ahead and follow me there. This is the Quantum Edge 3. This unit has electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs. This is a mid-wheel drive design. So it's really intended for people that do need those electrical functions that are going to be using this inside or outside on a hard top surface. You do have 14-inch solid drive tires and 6-inch caster wheels in the front and the rear. You get about 6 miles an hour top end speed. This is a luxury luxury rehab type chair as well. Swing away, gel arm pads, just a very, very comfortable chair. This will go in the grass. I am going to demonstrate that here in a minute. But do remember, this is kind of hard, compact Bahia grass where it's dry here, actually dry in Florida for once. So do remember, if you do have soft, sandy ground or if you have something that's really wet, then use some caution. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to drive this over here and just kind of show you what this thing can do. So anytime you go over something that is, you know, a culvert, you do probably want to lift your legs up or go down really slow. But this unit is not going to have a problem tracking around in the grass. I mean, it's got plenty of power. Like I said, it's just not totally intended to do that. Right now, I don't want to bottom out my foot plates, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to raise my legs up a little bit higher so that when I do go down this little, it doesn't seem like much, but it has such great suspension on this unit that you can dip a little bit, and I don't want to be the one that scrapes the bottom of these foot plates. So I'm going to go nice and slow, but do know this unit does go 6 miles an hour top end speed. So this is a fantastic chair. If you have any questions on this unit, give us a call.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Mark's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.